Thielen, 50, 40, 30, and he's loose!
Hey there everyone, welcome to Skull Network. Today we are going to be talking about Shariff Floyd and what has actually happened to him. So in the 2013 NFL Draft, with the 23rd pick in the first round, the Vikings decided to take defensive tackle Shariff Floyd, who was coming out of the University of Florida. It seemed like a really good choice. In 2009, he was a high school football All-American, and in 2012, he was an All-SEC first team and first team All-American as well. So, seemed like a pretty good decision. At some point, there were even some NFL experts saying that he was the #1 defensive tackle in the class. Some even said he was the best player in the entire class, and that he should go #2 overall. It made a bit of sense for a while. At 297 pounds at the NFL Combine, he ran a 4.92. He had a 30-inch vertical jump and had a 8-foot and 10-inch broad jump. So those are some very respectable numbers. But as I said, he did fall to the Vikings at pick number 23, becoming the very first defensive tackle that the Vikings had taken since they took Kevin Williams in 2003. After that, he signed a 4-year deal worth a little over $8 million with about a $4.5 million signing bonus, so he was making about $2 million per year. His rookie season, he wore the number 95, but eventually after that, he went back to his high school roots and changed his number to 73. As far as his playing days, his rookie season wasn't anything too special. He ended the season with 19 total tackles, 2.5 sacks, a forced fumble, and 2 passes that were deflected. The next year, he led the Vikings in quarterback hurries with 20. He also had 4.5 sacks to end off the season, along with 42 tackles and a single pass deflection. 2015, that's when he started having some issues. He only played about half the season. In week 3, he recorded half a sack, and in week 6, he also recorded half a sack. But then when it came to the week 7 game against the Detroit Lions, that is when he missed his first game to a knee and ankle injury. In 2016, the Vikings decided to pick up his 5th-year option on his contract, but he only ended up playing a single game that season, which was in week 1. Then the injuries, ended up coming back, and he was listed as inactive for the next 12 weeks, and then he was put on the injured reserve list on December 12th of 2016. Since then, there hasn't really been a lot of big or breaking news that has come out about Shariff Floyd. And that does make a little sense with the way the NFL is kind of run today. Mainly what you hear about is bone fractures and breaks, and then ACL and MCL tears, and all that kind of stuff. And it especially doesn't help that Shariff Floyd wasn't some type of superstar that everybody knew. After undergoing meniscus surgery in September of 2016, Shariff Floyd actually suffered some nerve damage in his knee that he had the work done on. Many of the people that have looked at it, as far as doctors and specialists, have said that there's a good chance that this could be a career-threatening injury, so the odds are we're probably not going to see Shariff Floyd again. Because of this damage, Shariff Floyd was placed on the reserve/non-football injury list on September 2nd of 2017. And that really does suck, because if you watch the tape of Shariff Floyd, he was definitely getting better with each season and even each game that he played, which would have been absolutely massive because we would have had 2 starting defensive tackles that would have been Pro Bowlers. I mean, Linval Joseph is a Pro Bowler, as we know, but we could have had 2. It would have been something that we haven't seen since Kevin and Pat Williams, which, as we all know, the Williams wall was definitely a force to be reckoned with. But obviously, with Shariff Floyd being out, probably for his career, we won't be seeing that anytime soon, so Linval Joseph will just have to hold down the fort by himself, which seems to be going pretty well so far. Me, along with many other fans of the Vikings, were trying to be hopeful that Shariff could possibly come back with the success that we've had, if you want to call it success, with past knee injuries as of recently, with Adrian Peterson coming off, a torn ACL and running for almost a record amount of yards, and then of course Teddy Bridgewater almost lost his damn leg, and he was just in the game a couple weeks ago. There's always hope, but as far as Shariff Floyd, the botched surgery has completely screwed him over, and it doesn't look like things are going to get better. So I do wish Shariff Floyd a speedy recovery, if one is possible. Obviously, we don't know the full extent of the injury, but if a recovery is possible, I hope it comes quick for him. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got a little bit out of it, learned a thing or two. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.